There's a character in Madworld called the Black Baron, and he represents everything this game is about. This pimp struts onto the screen and gives you some foul-mouthed description of the challenge ahead. And at that point, a gal clad in leather and spikes proceeds to kill him in some remarkably gruesome fashion. She then strikes a sexy pose and slinks off the screen. Blood, sex, blades, zombies, aliens. It's all a violent smorgasbord of raw animal instinct wrapped up in a striking black and white visual style. Madworld is short and sometimes frustrating, but it's got a unique sensibility all its own. That means if you've got the maturity and the stomach for all this adult content, you should check it out. So the first thing you'll notice about Madworld is that it's presented in black and white, save for all the red splatters of blood that will coat your screen. It's like the pages of a graphic novel come to life, and it's quite unique and stylish. It provides a great look for the game's story of Jack, a participant in a bloodthirsty killing game that makes Smash TV look like a kindergarten playground. Yet the story gets surprisingly involved, and the visual style makes it feel even grittier. Over time, however, the graphics can wear on your eyes, and the way everything blends together can make finding health drops a pain. But for the most part, the look works, both for the story and the gameplay. As Jack, your primary goal is to rack up the points by providing the TV audience with thrills and kills. That doesn't mean just killing everything in sight, but also doing so in the most brutal way possible. To that end, you can pick up a barrel and shove it over a dude's head, plunge a street sign through him, punch him a few times, and then grab him and impale him on a bed of spikes. The levels are rather small, but they give you all sorts of interesting tools for making gross kills. The more involved your killing gets, the higher your point total rises. Through it all, there's an undercurrent of black humor, much of which comes from the hysterical and absolutely obscene commentary from Greg Proops and John DiMaggio. A lot of the lines get repeated far too often, but the constant crass humor is great for the most part. Occasional mini-games called Bloodbath Challenges also provide some dark humor. One challenge, called the Money Shot, has you tossing foes onto a giant figure of a woman with spikes sticking out of, intimate areas. In Man Golf, you'll club zombie heads through rings in the sky. Some of these mini-games are better than others, but overall, they're a cool and violent twist on the usual Wii mini-games that nicely break up the rest of the gameplay. You can even play them with a friend in Madworld split-screen multiplayer. The multiplayer is really just throwaway entertainment though, so don't expect to get more than an hour of enjoyment out of it before it wears out its welcome. As a rule, Madworld is all good, gruesome fun. Racking up a huge point combo is really satisfying, and when you're facing standard enemies, the pace moves really well. The boss fights aren't that challenging, but bloody-looking quick-time events make them fun to watch and fun to play. There are some frustrations you'll need to wade through, though, particularly in the later levels. While you can pick up extra lives, dying at the hands of a boss means you have to play the level over again, which is annoying even given the short levels. There are cheap moments here and there where you'll get stuck in inescapable loops of damage, and the troublesome camera doesn't help matters at all. There are also a few levels where you wreak havoc on a motorcycle, and they're fine, but they don't play to Madworld's strengths. You'll be done in under 6 hours, but high-score junkies will want to return to find new ways of racking up points in Madworld's nutty environments. The constant barrage of violence, obscene chatter, and striking graphics make Madworld best played in small doses. But if you're ready for this sensory overload, you're likely to get a rush from the most violent game available on the Nintendo Wii.
Same difference. Nice move, Jack. Yeah, I've never seen a guy get a chick's clothes off so fast. And Jack wins. I think after hitting that peak at Elise, we all win. She's out the window with her wings clipped. Bravo, Jack. Did you see that? That was awesome. Oh, yeah, Jack did a good job.